Hi guys!
My name is Rajuna
Aya, also known as MC Bakara.
I have 3 children.
Eke Aya, Emmanuel Aya.
This we're talking about
Relationship,
marriage, and parenting.
Our shows will be on live every Sunday,
Wednesday, and Friday
by 8 p.m.
I would like you to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
Turn on your notification bell so you will be the first to always get our videos whenever we post. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iron!
And we are here once again with a very interesting and insightful topic for this episode. So, we're going to be talking about childbearing in marriage.
Childbearing in marriage.
Yes.
Let me have a sip.
So, childbearing in marriage. Now, why do, especially from where we're from, why do they really pressure new couples to begin bearing children? Why?
Like, for us, as soon as we got married, the following week, people in our region have started touching my wife's tummy to be sure that she was pregnant.
Okay, and again, what we'll also talk about is the ideal time for childbearing to begin after marriage. And also, we'll be talking about issues that affect childbearing. Now, non-health issues.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of psychological issues also that affect. For those that have been trying to get children, is adoption ideal?
You're going to find out
Is it ideal?
if adoption is ideal.
For those also that are trying and are in the waiting period, how is the attitude of the couple, the husband and the wife? Your attitude during this period really matters. These are the things we'll be talking about on today's episode. So join us as we begin.
So guys, I'm sure you don't want to leave now. What I will ask you to do is get into the conversation. Make sure you subscribe if you're here for the first time.
Yes.
Make sure you share the links to your friends to also be a part of this community.
Yes.
And of course, we are planning our first giveaway very, very soon. And that's going to be to those of our followers that are participating in our shows. So make sure you comment. We're going to give a shout out to different people, the first 5 people who always comment on our posts. Give a shout out to it.
I want to ask you the questions today.
I'm ready.
Why do you think that people, our family, relatives, and loved ones are always trying to push us to begin to bear children immediately we just get married? Like, they don't even want to understand that we are individuals that have just gotten to start life together and would like to spend time with ourselves. Why do you think that pressure is always there?
Because the core reason for marriages in Africa especially is not companionship, it's to bear children.
It's family.
It's family. So in Africa, as soon as you say, I want to get married, nobody really thinks that these people want to be together. They love themselves so much, so they just want to be together. As soon as people just say, I want to get married, first thing is, when I told them I wanted to get married to this young lady here, everybody felt she was pregnant. So for us, marriage here is giving birth.
I usually see them do these things to people, but me, when I just got married, I mean, my wedding was in September, and by November, they were already looking at my tummy, and if I just get a little bit, if I cough or act like I'm a little bit feverish, oh, it's a good pregnancy, good fever, oh, better sickness. I think, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. We should stop it. Relax. Understand that these people just started their life together.
They want to build their home.
They want to have time alone with themselves. They want to experience new part of themselves.
In Yoruba, we say kilo day.
Before they start to introduce new little minions.
Because since I started having these children, even at night, I don't have privacy again.
No more.
I want to touch my wife. Somebody will meow.
No more. And this brings us to our next point of concentration. Ideal time to begin childbearing after marriage. or after the wedding ceremony?
After the wedding ceremony.
What is the ideal time for you? What's the ideal time?
There is no ideal time per se. I feel it's based on perspective. I mean, according to your own plan. For us, you were still a student.
Okay.
So even if you took in our first year in marriage, but we're not in a hurry because you were a student and you needed to finish school projects first. She was in her final year, so it depends on.
Everybody has their plan. I have a friend. I know somebody that decided that 2 years after wedding, they don't want to have children.
They just want to have fun.
They just want to have them time for themselves, travel, being new sex styles, new bedmatics.
You're there hitting your head that the wife is not.
And today they have 3 children. They took their time. They decided, no, I want to wait. I want to have time with my husband. I want to have time with my wife before I now look it. Because childbearing is not easy. Let's talk about this before we move on to the next topic that we want to dissect. Why so wicked? How can you look at a woman, impregnate her 3 times in 4 years? 1, 2, 3, 4 years. Do you know that? That means I was giving birth like almost every year.
You see, it is not my
No,
fault.
are you proud of yourself?
No. See, we men like us that don't cheat.
It's true, he does not cheat.
Men like us that don't cheat, we do it every time in the
Permit my outrage. Excuse me. If you're doing something good, allow me. Allow people praise you. Don't praise yourself.
No, why I'm saying that is because people ask me, I say no, because there's no way to go and do this thing.
But are we done?
With children.
Yes.
By the grace of God.
On to the next topic.
We want to address some issues that people don't really know. Somehow we didn't really experience it for long, but we also have experienced it. Guys, couples around the world, not every non-child bearing couple have health issues. Yes, some of you do not know the right timing for your man's ovulation. And see, when you don't do these things, when you don't make love in that space, there is no way on earth she's gonna get pregnant. Some of you, it's not just that, some have irregular ovulations.
They call it irregular menstruation. Don't know, let me school you on this.
Irregular menstruation.
Yes. It's where the woman's cycle is jumping up and down. It's not steady.
Yeah. And so your ovulation too will not be steady. It's not all of the things you have to meet a prophet, you need to go to church, you need to do things.
It's good to seek medical help, but before you go out, make sure that you're done with, you've searched the internal issues and you're not found wanting. Like, okay, for this one, we try our best here and all, because that day we were fighting. We were fighting.
We just traveled. We're not supposed to even quarrel, but in your usual way.
How is it my usual way? Excuse me, women, because this is the issue we are always facing. Because these men, they feel sometimes that these things they do is not okay, it's normal. Now, his friends from medical school, they're getting married. One of them. So the whole class, most of the classmates came. Of course, they want to hang out and get together and
just catch up.
Remember their past mischievous deeds, And I want to spend now. You've spent some time with them, but you took some time out to be with them, and I felt like, okay, come, let's chill together. It was getting late now. When you say
that
no,
is not a point because it
is a point. I'm going to talk about it. It's a point because now want to make them look like I'm always
no, but it's fine. The most important thing
you wanted to go and stay with them. I said no, stay with me. You still went down. You said okay, I'm coming now. You went down for 3 hours. I expect me not to be angry when you came back. I was angry.
Well, and the crux of the matter is the day she got angry was the day she was ovulating. And the funny thing, it was my mother-in-law that called us and said today is our ovulation day.
You guys, try your best.
You must go and make it happen. And ironically, we just said, well, we just need to try this other, since we now have an external calculator. Guess what? After 1 month, she took it. So we didn't see a prophet, we didn't go for any medical checkup. All we were passing through was just wrong timing.
Okay, so for those trying to bear children without success, is adoption ideal? Is it an option?
100% an option. Adoption, I mean, do you know that you can give birth to a child and the child was swapped without your knowledge, and you still give that child maximum love because you felt
that was your child. So I find it funny when people feel like I can't adopt because it's not from me.
How?
God gave that same child that came from your body is what God gives to you. He can give you children from various forms. I have heard some people talk about people that picked them up from nowhere, took them like their own, took care of them. So you can afford to take a child if you're going through trying times, you're trying to bear children and nothing is happening, you're not getting your success and time is going. Please don't waste time. If you have the funds, if you can afford it,
adoption is ideal.
Oh, it's so ideal. It's so ideal. And I've heard many people talk about how when they adopted a child and begin to show the child so much love, they somehow take him. They somehow get pregnant and begin to bear their own children too.
We have seen we have a lot of them that are close to us as family friends.
A lot.
But we are not saying that it happens in all circumstances.
Yes.
But what we are saying is we are preaching that adoption is also a remedy for those in marriage who are struggling to have kids and they are not able.
Yes.
We have a couple that we know, who tried to have kids, and they even did the popular IVF,
yeah,
and she had complication and died. Now this was somebody trying to have children and had complication and died. We've now lost you in attempt to wanting to have a child, whereas you would have just gone to adopt.
It's not bad, and please, especially our African people, there is nothing wrong.
Some childbearing procedures, are very dangerous too. They have some chances. 50,
some people have health issues that
you can't bear children. We have an actress in Nigeria who came out one day because of pressure from people.
Why are you not pregnant? Why haven't you conceived?
She has health issues and so she can never conceive.
So if you're having issues, please adopt. And then when you adopt these children,
show the child
love them like you gave birth to them from your
heart. They're actually
your
children.
They are.
They're actually your children.
I find it very scary when people go out there. Then why did you go to pick a child and you can't love?
What are the attitudes you need to put up as a husband and a wife during this waiting period? I mean, trying to have kids and that period, for 1 year to 5 years, 6 years, some 10 years. What are the attitudes, that is expected of the husband and of the wife? So you want to share something?
Before today, people had always made it look like when a couple they are having issues bearing children, that a man is at liberty to go out and try to cast his seed and see if he can get, and no, it's true.
Okay, yeah.
People are very unreasonable. They do these things.
I have a couple friends, they are friends, in my city. The man is not even bothered. We even have two. We have another one here in Lagos. Okay. They are not bothered. Like the man is not bothered about not having kids. Okay, so it's not even a problem, and he knows that his wife has issues, but he's not bothered. Maximum support. And you see, I wanted to marry you not just because of children. I even love you more. So that means whether with or without children, you were the reason I choose to marry you. When both of you are in marriage, just support each other during this period, this waiting period. I mean, you can as well be prayerful. You can also consult your doctors to find out if there's any remedy. And finally, if there's no remedy and you just want a baby, please, adoption is the key.
It's the key.
So just go get yourself a baby and everybody will be fine. Here, what's the candidates to talk? But you see, nobody will come flog you.
They can't talk for forever. They can't talk
They
for
will
long.
just
It
talk-
will just be the raining topic for a little
A
time, and then they will move on. And
move on.
such is life.
Yeah. So in case you are out there, you are passing through this issue, or you know someone who is passing through this issue, make sure you show this video to them so they can learn one or two from this video, and of course they'll be motivated. We want to encourage anybody out there who is passing through these issues.
And don't forget, it is both of you against whatever it is
Yeah.
that you're facing.
Yeah.
Don't fight yourselves. Come together, fight that which is frightening you, and I think you'll come out serious. You come out strong.
So guys, before we part, I think we'll just use this opportunity to pray for anybody out there who is also blessed and hoping for the fruit of the womb, hoping to have a child this year. We are joining faith with you that God is going to manifest His blessings upon your life. It will be easier than what you think.
Yes.
Just trust in God. Give God a trial. Just hand everything over to God, and we are convinced that you will come out of this successfully.
Yes, you'll come out, and I also release my grace upon you. How many do you want? Short space of time. It's going to come back to back. Do you want it? Then you receive it.
See you in your child education.
Hey.
And make sure
Rice are
I'm
still
the
very
MC. Make sure I'm the MC.
plenty.
Thank you.
Wherever in the world we're coming, just invite us.
Invite us, and then remember to share your testimony below. All right, guys. See you in the next episode. We love you. Thank you.
Bye.